What's going on, YouTube? This is Pogiforce here at my house, trying to center myself in front of the camera so I can talk to you. We got ourselves a video duel today. We got Nick Gray versus Amber.
Hi.
Amber. I'm not gonna say her last name because I feel weird saying my own last name. She's my sister. Say hi, sister.
Hi.
And they're playing against each other.
Sister.
Hi, sister.
They're playing against each other here. We got Nick's playing a nature light.
It's a fresh build, never tested.
Mostly borrowed from Amber.
The nature part of it.
Well, most of the
I'm
nature
not gonna
part.
fit here. My fat self. Excuse me a second. Cause I want to.
Sean!
What?
You're throwing my stuff around. There could be something breakable in there. And luckily there's not. It's just
Welcome to
apples
bloopers.
and grapefruit.
This could go on the blooper reel.
Alright. Shh. And Amber is playing light water. So we got two light variant decks here. I think Nick already won the coin flip and he's going
Yes.
first.
Unfortunately, I have to play something I don't want to play.
He wants to hold that reaping cell. You know what else you should be playing in that deck?
What?
Great Arena.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm still testing. This is primarily light. Light's the main focus of this, so I'm not trying to play a whole lot of nature yet.
I don't know what you're playing in like because I didn't see your whole build. Actually, isn't it some kind of weird Orion thing?
It's your turn, Nick.
That's you.
And Twilight Commander.
Only keep her down.
Cyber Trader. People might be having a little hard time. You know what, Nick, can you do me a favor? Reach out, grab the box, and try to slide it this way. That's a little too far. Now you can't see the field. Slide it back just a bit. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Can you angle it anymore?
No, leave. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Alright.
Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I have to discard.
C.
I'm gonna take care of this adjustment stuff myself.
Do that.
Do it a little more this way.
Alright.
So we can see a little more Amber's field and a bit less
No.
Nick's.
I don't want to draw my high taps now.
Why not?
That look he gave you was funny.
I know.
Luminaire.
Playing an Enforcer. I guess he's got Enforcer Evolutions?
No, unfortunately I don't have
He's
any
just
Halons.
there because...
He's there because he's big for his power.
Is it my
actually.
turn?
Yeah.
Oh, that please. Like every once in a while, just reach up there and do
Well, I
that.
don't need to.
Just because I want to be able to track the video. Amber does not have any neurons that Nick needs to worry about, but she does have axons. So that's something to be concerned over.
Your turn.
C. Draw. Okay. Reaping so.
No, Amber, you can't be too lax on this now because Nick's starting to get up there now in the mana. He's going to get up there where he can start playing big things. Phone call.
Hello. Hey. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Love you, bye.
Luminare.
Closest to shield.
Closest to deck, you mean?
Yeah. What I
Closest
say?
to
What I
shield.
say? Closest to shield.
Yeah.
They're all
turn.
shields. They're pretty close to
Yeah.
shields. Shields are pretty close
I'll
to
attack the
themselves.
deck closest to shield.
It's in the whole deck. Pick it all up, send it straight to the
I
discard
automatically
pile.
lose him.
You only lose when you draw the last card in your deck.
Exactly. So when I
You wouldn't draw it, it's sent straight to the discard pile.
Alright. And since you can't draw the last card, you don't lose.
Just that means you're kind of stuck with whatever's in your hand. Accent, I
Thank
expected
you.
as much. Oh,
That was in your shield?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the shield.
Get it.
Sure.
Shield.
Sure.
I saw what that was.
See.
That was funny.
I don't care who you are. That was funny right there.
we can share with YouTube the humorous things that just happened
Let me
After-
guess, you got a Storm Spark Blast.
after. I guess we can do it now then.
I kind of guessed when you said, haha, that was funny.
Yeah, it's funny right there. Straight to your mana zone. Amber's got 6 mana now. Now she has as much mana as you do.
Yep.
I
And
forgot.
I got nothing.
You don't put it upside down when it's in the mana zone now.
I mean, you can if you want to.
You
Matthew still does, and Spencer occasionally still does. I don't know if he does it all the time, but
can't- I don't know. It's gotten
some
to be a
people are
habit for me.
old-fashioned. It doesn't matter anymore, so I just put... Really, I played face up because the elemental emblem is now at the top of the card.
Mm-hmm.
3 for Shock Sentinel.
What does Shocky do?
Whenever she
Whenever-
plays an
Put
evolution,
an
she taps
evolution, I
one of your
tap one of your
creatures.
creatures.
Okay. Okay.
Your turn.
You know what you should consider in this deck too, Nick?
What?
Since you don't really have a whole lot of draw? Breach the Veil.
What does that do?
3 mana spell. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, pick 1 creature, add it to your hand, put the other 4 on the bottom of your deck in any order.
That's a light, right?
It's a nature, actually.
Do I have any?
He could theoretically play the light card too, Logic Cube, but that one's just not as useful in my opinion. Usually you're looking for that one creature, not that one spell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reap and Sow?
Especially with evolutions becoming
That's what you
these-
draw 2.
He looks at the top 2.
Chooses one.
One
puts-
goes to his hand, the other
another
goes to
goes to-
mana.
Okay.
It's mana generation, and it lets him. It helps him avoid putting power cards in mana zone when he wants to play them instead. And it also replaces in his hand with something else. Keeper of Clouds.
Yeah. Go.
My turn.
Amber's got an Emperor accent. She'd be so set up right now. I actually haven't seen any of her enforcers. Amber's just dropping everything. Like,
Bounce them.
ha! That's all her Sunstock, dude. Oh yeah, Shock Sentinel can attack.
Your turn.
Told Amber that her water light needed to be aggressive. She's been aggressive.
It's really hard for me because I'm
Right.
not used to being aggressive. I'm used to being a very defensive
Huh.
Kajudo player / Duel Master player.
You're telling lies.
I
Amber, the last deck you built was a fire nature.
I know, but I like defensive. I was trying something new, and that's why I screwed up a lot when I was trying to play it.
Well, this is a bit more defensive than that. It's actually a lot more defensive than that.
Because the other one had no blockers whatsoever. This one has
This
blockers.
this one also has bounce, which is more of a defensive thing than an offensive thing because it doesn't permanently get rid of things. Dianork. And another Keeper of Clouds.
My
Pass.
If she could just draw on Axon to evolve that Cyber Trader,
Yeah.
that Shock Sentinel will really put things in order. Storm Spark Blast works too.
Okay.
Shock Sentinel. Cyber Trader
Yeah.
for game. Amber played 1 evolution. She's running 3 Halon and 3 Axon. Didn't see any Enforcers.
Good
She
luck.
played 1 and the 1 Axon. The 1 Axon, which ended up in mana. Amber's showing what her shields were. There was a Helios ring down there. And there's 2 of her Enforcers. I think Blinder Beetle is a card that's really underappreciated in this format because he's still really good.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, I
I
want
don't
to do
think I'll be
Rally.
able to go with you because Dorothy's coming over. We're gonna have a Christmas movie marathon.
Okay.
So she's on her way over now. So I guess after this, you can go get dinner.
Well, yeah, that was the plan. After this, we're getting pizzas, YouTube. It's going to be delicious. Amber's going to have to make this a swift 2-0, though, so the pizzas don't sit too long.
This should be fine.
I think Amber can do it.
Depends on what I draw.
In all honesty, Nick, I think her deck's better thought out than
I
yours
know,
is.
but
I mean, his was just a...
mine's just experimental right now.
I mean, yours is too.
Yeah, but it's been proven to work before, hasn't it?
I mean, it's using cards that I know work, like Halon.
Are you shuffling it again?
No.
No, he's setting out his shields, which means you're kind of breaking rules there, Nick. You didn't offer to cut.
That's why I asked. I didn't know what he was
No.
doing. That's fine. Dude, would you like to cut before I...
No.
Okay.
You're good.
And here we are again with another very busy tablecloth. I remember Christian made a comment about how epic our Thanksgiving tablecloth was. This one's very much in the same vein.
Going first?
Dear Santa, Happy Christmas. Have been a love something. I can't read the whole Christmas card.
You're up. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take all the Skyforce champions out and just run low taps.
Do enforcers. Like yours would essentially be the aggressive light nature version, where Amber's running the
Your turn.
water light version.
Why? It doesn't matter what deck I play.
My turn?
I never get shield triggers.
My turn.
Yeah. They all go to my hand.
It's not that bad.
Was it I draw one, discard one. Can I discard the one I drew?
Maybe.
Yeah, if you don't like it.
Well, I like it. I just like
What
the
does he
cards
do?
in my hand better.
Is he just a skirmisher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the ones in my hand better.
Yeah, Rusalka's pretty good. Let me see your hand. Those are all pretty good too, though. Granted, that 3-drop isn't going to do much for you. We can set Sunstock Seed, but...
My turn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably would have been better.
The Razorhide. Razorhide setting up to get him some mana. That's one thing that nature has that water does not.
Oh.
And that's some permanent removal in the form of Return to Soil and Root Trap.
Okay.
Amber can Ice Blade him for the turn.
Good turn.
Don't be so angry, Nick.
It's not that. I constantly draw my...
Relax. Relax. It's okay.
Relax.
It's okay. Hitting the Chasm Entangler. That makes it your turn. Think very carefully about what you want to accomplish. Oh, you played it in mana last turn. I see. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I didn't see you play it,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Sure.
So Nick is actually in a better position than Amber right now. I think.
I should play mana. Maybe he'll play mana for me.
Starwing.
Go.
Maybe he'll play mana for you. That's how nature works sometimes. Nick's trying to set himself up.
Go.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Starwing's just a little bit bigger than Keeper of Clouds. Really, there's better cards that he could be playing.
Reap and sow?
Okay.
There's 2 of the Razorhides.
That's all that's in here.
Only 2?
Yeah. For
Okay.
now.
I have another one if you would like to. Do 3.
First blood. Go.
Go.
I thought you said you wanted more mana. I thought you said you wanted more mana.
It's fine.
Bronze Arm Tribe.
Just gonna hold on to that for now. That one. Go. What does he do?
If she has another Enforcer in play, he gains plus 1,000 power.
But I don't, so.
Okay.
She's not in the best possible position right now. Because that Sunstalk Seed is still bigger than everything on her side of the field. Well, that's not true, actually. Because if he blocks with Sunstalk Seed...
Okay.
Go.
Because if Nick blocked with the Sunstalk Seed, Keeper of Clouds would kill it. Of course, then Starwing could kill Keeper of Clouds, huh? Well, no.
That's what he's for.
That's what Cyber Sprite is for.
Reaping Spell?
Okay.
I think Nick's played all 3 of his Raping Sows now.
Nope. I've only played 2.
Oh, wow. He's getting up there in mana, though. That's 4 mana, Nick.
Oh.
Reaping Sow. Don't spend too long thinking about it now. We got pizza to go get. Another 4. Keeper of Clouds.
Next shield. Just going down the line.
Jumping.
Alright. Pass turn.
Cloudwalker drone into Halon. Shock
Tap
Sentinel
him.
allows her to...
Tap him.
Mm-hmm. Kill.
Killing him. Block.
Shield.
She gets to draw a card for that.
Shield.
It's pretty smart.
Shield.
Tap him.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I could really use Orion right now. Orion or my...
What would Orion do?
Nothing at the moment. He's just really big.
Really big wouldn't save you right now.
Draw.
You got 9.
Yep. Damn. Let's see.
Oh no, he tapped 2 mana. What's he gonna play? Another blocker. Nick has always been very careful about his plays and spends a lot of time thinking about every move carefully. So, Luminar. Damn, indeed. Is it a saber tooth?
I'm going to turn to the soil.
Talon's too big for that.
Yep. I know. Let's see. What does he do? Nothing?
He
Nothing now.
Whenever she plays an evolution, she
evolution,
taps one of your creatures.
So nothing right now.
Let's see how he chooses to go about this.
Okay. Okay, he can't attack.
These three can.
Mm-hmm.
Nick must think very careful about what he's going to do here.
Let's see. You have 4 attackers.
Three.
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 Keeper of Clouds is a blocker.
Okay. Bump. And then...
You just played that.
Yeah. Kill. Go.
Best way to do it. Safest way to do it. The good news is that he's nice and big, and Nick doesn't. Unless Nick gets a root trap, he has no answer for it.
Yeah. Well, I've got plenty of mana to play it.
Oh snap!
Okay.
Axon.
She's determined
Going
to
for the
kill
aggression.
Starling.
Or maybe she's determined to take you out. She can go either way, really.
Going for that last shield. I'll take that. Game?
Mm-hmm.
Block.
Right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wiggle that for me, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Already
Sort of been done.
Sweet.
I've seen players who don't untap their mana and they don't even count it, and it just makes things really suspicious. Even if it's accidental, like you should always untap your mana and tap it properly just to be sure.
10.
A lot of mana.
Yep, and I'm about to get a lot more. Reap and sow?
Rape and sow. There's one way that Nick could still win this, and it still comes down to what shields Amber has.
I was hoping he didn't get Orion. I think he would survive as long as he doesn't get a double rigger.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. Even if it was Orion, you'd be okay, because Orion wouldn't be able to do anything the turn it comes into play.
Orion's on
Let's
evolution.
see. Now.
Nick's got 7 mana, 3 cards in hand. He's got 2 different ways that he could do this.
And I'm going to go Bronze Arm. And a Bronze Arm.
And a Sabertooth.
Okay.
So now Nick's looking at...
3 attackers.
If any one of those is a trigger, Amber wins.
Yes. Kill.
Don't know why you're doing it that way, but okay.
Alright.
My turn?
Yeah.
Why did you do that, Nick? Tell us why you did it that way.
I don't know.
Because you realize you only have one blocker in the way. Do you have a way to get rid of it with your 5-card hand?
There's 2 ways I could get rid of it. I gotta decide which way I want to be more epic.
Just play an Amber, so we can discuss a little bit of strategy before we go get our pizza.
Let's play it this way then.
For a second Halon.
Yep.
And that's going to be game.
Yeah.
For a swift, well, not that swift. 2L with 2 Halons on board. Light
That
water
was the
wins
other
it.
way I could do
And
it.
she had Helios rings.
I had that the whole
You know
time.
what's sad, Nick, is that you could have won that game.
How?
She had no triggers. You could have double broke, 3rd shield, game. But you chose to go out. I mean, you
Yeah.
really in that situation,
really,
your defenses weren't very strong. You had one blocker between you and losing.
Yeah.
So in that situation, it would have been better just to go for a game and hope she didn't have a blast.
Yeah.
Because it's always
Well,
better.
I probably didn't.
It's easier to hope they don't have a blast than hope they don't have an answer. Because
Yeah.
more likely they'll have an answer than they'll have a blast.
I
Yeah.
had 2 answers. I just.
But I had plenty of mana though.
Yeah, you had 12 mana at the end of the game. So the deck ramped properly. It's just
Yeah.
really that was really what cost you that match was the misplays.
Yeah.
So Nick,
I really only had maybe 2 misplays.
they were very game-breaking misplays
Yeah.
though. So that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Like, favorite, subscribe, etc. Can we get like a friendly handshake
Yep.
for a match well played? All right, later. Can you turn it off for me? Hit stop.
Yeah.
Did it stop? You gotta push it. It's not a tap push. You gotta push.